YouTube, what's good? It's your fucking boy, your best that ever did it. True winner, 6 p.m. back. And we've got college basketball for Tuesday. Get your blunts ready, get your joints, get your bone, beers, shots, whatever you're taking. Let's kick back. Let's get right in the high gear. Leave me a sub. Comment your top 3 picks for the slate today. Don't forget to follow me on Action so you don't not miss my best bets for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year. I will be posting all my picks on Action, so you will see how we doing. Pretty good day for us yesterday on Monday. Let's keep it rolling, man. We caught a lot of shots, caught a lot of underdogs. Great slate for Monday. We cashed pretty decently on Monday. Let's continue rolling. Tuesday slate, we starting off with Rutgers at home against American, laying 17. And I'm not loving the spot here for Rutgers. I'm just not gonna. I can't trust them. I can't trust them. I cannot trust them here. American is going to cover the spread. American is not that good, no, but their ass is 2-1 against the spread. And Rutgers is failing to cover the spread in 3 of the games, so they're not really trustworthy for me to take this big spread. They couldn't beat Lehigh by this number. They couldn't beat... Who else did they play? Lehigh. It was somebody else mid as fuck. Yeah, Maine. They beat Maine Black Bears by 12. Lehigh by 12. They're not beating American by 17. They'll beat them by 10 or 8. Give me American plus a 16. Michigan State, neutral site at Kentucky. And this is a good game right here, man, honestly. Michigan State's coming in this one 3-0. Last time they played, it was an overtime win for Michigan State. Beat Arkansas outright. I think this is a spot where I'll take Michigan State plus the spread, man. I told y'all, Kentucky is going to have a down year. That's exactly what we've come to see. You know what I mean? They beat up on the bad team that they played, but when they played Louisville, they got their ass handed to them. You know what I mean? So I like what I'm seeing from Michigan State. I like what I'm seeing from Kentucky as well, but not as much. Give me Michigan State to keep it close. 1 possession game. Michigan State plus the 5. Vermont at Buffalo. Buffalo's coming in this one 2.5-point underdogs. Totals at 142.5. Buffalo is 4-0. Vermont's 4-0. Vermont is coming in this one. They did beat up on Brown on the road, and they beat up on Northeastern on the road. They went to overtime with Brown. That kind of left a bad taste in my mouth a little bit. Like, you shouldn't be going to OT with Brown at all. But then they followed it up. Looked like they got their legs from under their feet. Buffalo is coming in this one. Beat up on DePaul on the road. That's 19-point underdogs. Green Bay won by 7 against them. And then you beat up on Southern Mississippi the first game of the year. This is a good game right here. It's a 3-point spread. I'm going to take the home underdog in this one. The slight edge goes to Vermont from the odds makers, but I'm liking the home underdog now. When they beat up on a good DePaul team, I think DePaul is miles better than fucking Vermont. If they could do that to DePaul on the road, they could do that. They could do that to Vermont at home. Give me Buffalo to win that game outright. North Carolina A&T at Morgan State, and we took North Carolina A&T against South Carolina State. That was one of the easiest no-sweat bets of the year. We know when to bet North Carolina A&T. They are a mixed result team. Like this type of game against Morgan State, we can't just trust them. You know what I mean? But like I said, last game against South Carolina State, they went out there and won by 23 for us. We knew they was going to win. They win against that team every year they play them. Every year it's a North Carolina A&T spot. This team, though, Morgan State, is not terrible, though, man. They kept it close with a UMBC team, and then they did just go out there and lose by 14 at Mercyhurst. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I think Morgan State takes this one, man. I don't know why, but it's one of those feelings. The books is telling us North Carolina A&T on the road. It's a bad spot, but honestly, I like North Carolina A&T as the better team, the better roster. But something fishy, man, about this game. I'm honestly have to go with North Carolina A&T, but watch. I ain't gonna really touch this one, but watch. Morgan State gonna keep it feisty, man. Watch. I'll have to side with North Carolina A&T. They ain't led me wrong this year, so I can't jump off North Carolina yet. St. Peter's on the road getting 5 points at Delaware. Delaware is super mid. 0-3 are the Delaware Blue Hens. The Blue Hens coming in this one. Last game they played was BYU. Got their ass beat up on, but they covered a 36-point spread. Lost to Bucknell outright by 3. Hold on, G. And these niggas lost to a Division II school. Yeah. This shit crazy, G. Wilmington, Delaware Wildcats won by 9. Give me fucking St. Peter's in a smash spot here. I'm not giving a fuck about that bad loss and trying to make it look good. No, G. St. Peter's is decent enough to hang with a Delaware team. You know what I mean? Beat up on Farley Dickinson. The only time we bet them this year, they covered for us. We went against them against Seton Hall. It went through for us. We went against them against VCU. They got the slight cover. So I think they could definitely beat Delaware, man. Give me the St. Peter Peacocks to keep that one close. I'll take the 5 points. UT Martin, Tennessee Martin's 2-0 on the road. Went into UNLV and won outright. Now they coming into Florida State. Them Seminoles beat up on these boys 89-61 last time they played. Their last game is a 2-point loss to Florida. Beat Alcorn State. Pretty good wins for Florida State. I have to side with Florida State in this one. But it's a little bit too many points. I have to drop that down to 18 or 17 to feel more comfortable. Jacksonville at George Mason. George Mason is the better team by far, but they are kind of inconsistent covering the spread, but they will win the game. Give me George Mason, money line. I'll lay the spread with them too. Hampton at Boston College. Hampton's not going to win this game. Last time we picked Boston College, though, they came out there and lost outright to Central Connecticut. But they did just go out there and beat Temple on a bounce-back spot against a Hampton team who's really has no road prowess at all. When they went on the road in a neutral site, they lost to Holy Cross by 6. Holy Cross by 6. Brown, they beat up on Brown. We had them in that game. They were the underdogs for no reason. And then they lost to Virginia by 38. So I think Boston College comes in here and gets a feel-good win. But I wouldn't trust them with my dollar. Radford at South Carolina, and Radford is 10-point underdogs. 0-1 on the road against South Carolina team, who is laying 11. Go ahead. God. Go wake up your mama then. South Carolina's laying 12. This is going to be brought up to 12 by the time tip-off comes. And I think it's one of them spots where we take South Carolina. Whenever they land them shorter spreads, like how they were laying a modest spread against Presbyterian, they won by 20. The south of Mississippi State, the southern Mississippi game, that's why they're, you know what I mean? The line makers are not showing really love on them so much. But they will be able to cover the spread against Radford. Radford will not cover this spread. They already lost outright to Cleveland State, lost to Wright State by 33. UNC, that was the best cover of the year. But you see what I mean? Once they cover against a UNC team and then they go on and play a worse team in Wright State, they get 30 piece. This is too inconsistent. Radfords are phony. They're a fucking bunch of bozos. 1-3 against the spread. Give me the home team in that one. Give me South Carolina State. I love that play. 4.5 star play. St. Francis, Pennsylvania is one of the worst teams in the country going against Lehigh. Lehigh's going to win the game outright. Navy at UNC. The UNC Tar Heels laying 25 against Navy. Navy is boo-boo on Fulham Grave. Navy is fucking boo-boo. Y'all have to know what Navy comes out there and do every day. They went out there against Yale. We had Yale in that one. Smash spot. 6-point underdogs. They lost by 29. You know what I mean? Presbyterian, you beat them weak-ass niggas. Yeah, by 20, 21. But other than that, Penn State beat you by 9. And Yale beat you by 30. UNC is way better than Yale. Give me UNC, I'll lay the big number. Old Dominion. Xavier. Xavier is catching a 9.5-point line. Xavier is on my do not bet list. As you guys know, Georgia Tech, Xavier, Radford, West Virginia. Who else? Who the fuck else is on my do not bet list? That's just a handful of them. It's a couple more of them for sure. Definitely a couple more of them, boy. I think it was another one on this slate today. Yeah, of course, Brown. Brown's a 4-point. Another smash spot. They keep sleeping on Brown. I mean, they keep favoring Brown for no reason, G. Like, let's go. I love Holy Cross in that spot. Where is the other fraud-ass team that I was talking about? Yeah, Boise. Boise is on my do not bet list. There we go. I knew it was somebody on this slate. Boise is on the do not bet list as well. But like I said, though, man, both of these two teams are 0-3, 0-4 against the spread. Neither one of them I'm going to trust to cover anything. So I will have to take the underdog in this one. Give me Old Dominion plus the 9.5. UNH, New Hampshire, coming in this one, 28-point underdogs at Providence, and I'm laying it with Providence. I don't like Providence. I'm not laying big spreads with Providence ever. But if I was to have to bet one spot, it would be in this one. Providence is way, way better than fucking, what's his name? New Hampshire. New Hampshire is one of the worst teams in the country. They did keep it close in their last meeting against Providence. And this matchup was in 2021. 11-point game. Could be historically like a close matchup, but I think this year we see Providence strolling boys by 30. Give me the Providence Friars. I'll lay the spread. I'm not betting it though. New Haven's 24-point underdogs at Seton Hall. Seton Hall's 4-0, 2-2 against the spread in their last game, coming off of a nearly cover, won by 12, laying 15 against Monmouth. Fairfield, they did cover the spread against Fairfield. Didn't cover the spread against Wagner. We had Wagner in that one. We knew they weren't going to win by fucking 20-21 against Wagner. You didn't even beat St. Peter's by that much. But in this one, give me Seton Hall to roll New Haven. New Haven's one of the worst in the country. ncaab team that we've been making so much money on. 3-1 they are on the spread against a 0-3 Drexel. Give me ncaab again. ncaab will cover the spread. Drexel might win that one outright, though. Coming off of a Syracuse game, they probably feeling good about themselves. You know what I mean? Pretty good game against Syracuse. They gonna win the game, but ncaab covers. ECU, Carolina, is on the road 0-2 against the spread against a UNC Wilmington, who's also 0-2 against the spread. But UNC Wilmington is 2-0 at home, and I'm going with my boys UNC Wilmington to win a game. Beat South Carolina upstate. Yeah, they didn't cover, but it was by 2 points. Lost to Kent State. ECU's coming to this one. Losers of the last matchup. Then they played a Division II school, Elizabeth City, and damn near won by only 1 point. You know what I mean? Damn near lost outright. Lost to Richmond, beat up on Georgia Southern in the very first game of the year. Georgia Southern's fraudulent too. Give me UNC Wilmington. I'll lay that money line and the spread. 5-star play for the money line. Iwapui at Charleston Southern. Charleston Southern's 2.5-point underdogs at home. And Iwapui is going to win this game. Better offense. Over-unders at 192. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Where are they getting these points from with these Iwapui games? God damn. 192. Because they had a high-scoring game with the Citadel. They're not putting up. Bro, I don't give a fuck how much Iwapui puts up here. Charleston Southern's not putting up no 90, 80 and shit, bro. Iwapui's last game, they did cover that big-ass spread of one against Butler. They covered that 192. It opened up at 192. They covered that right on the nose. But against the Eastern Michigan team, it was 90 to 83, 170. You know what I mean? 192. This gotta be foo-foo. I don't know where they think the points gonna come from Charleston Southern side. That shit gonna be at least 70 points, maybe 80. Iwapui could get into 100. If they go 100 to 85, boy, that's 7 points still under. Give me the under in that matchup. It's not gonna be enough point score for Charleston Southern to cover that under in that game. If I had to pick a side, give me Iwapui money line. Eastern Michigan's 2-point favorite at Detroit Mercy, and I'm going with Eastern Michigan in that one. Better offense, better coach, better everything, pretty much. Detroit Mercy's one of the, like, literally 340th, 331st, or something like that. From 330 and on, ranked in the country. Like, out of 360 schools, they're 330th, 340th. Give me the damn Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan ain't too far off, though, but they're the better team. Princeton's catching 4 on the road at Iona. Iona's 3-0 at the crib. 3-0 period, but 2-0 at the crib. 2-1 against the spread. Let me know what y'all feeling on this one. This is a good game. This is a fucking good game. This is a good game right here. Last game we seen these two teams play was 80 to 81. Last year, Iona won big at the halftime, and then they lost it in the second half. Princeton's coming in this one 4-point underdogs. Iona couldn't really cover a spread against Fordham comfortably. We had Iona to cover the 6. They only won by 5, of course. But they are 3-0 on the season. Beat up on UMKC. We had them. Hofstra. We took Hofstra first game of the year, and Iona pulled up on us big time in that game at some points. So they are a good home team. Now, when we see these teams go on the road, they played Kansas last week. Not last week, but a couple days ago, played Kansas on the road. Got bullied. Akron on the road, got bullied. They only beat Bucknell this year by 10 in a bounce box spot where we took them. I got to go with my boys Iona at home, man. It's just a home spot for Iona. They're really good at home. Princeton's got yet to show me a road prowess win. And I get it. They play Kansas. They play, Akron. I get it. Much better teams than Iona. But until you can show me you can win on the road, bro, you 0-2, why am I betting my bread on you for the road spot? Like, no, I'm going to go with the 2-0 home team. Give me Iona money line. 4-star play. Towson, 3-1 coming in this one. 3-point favorites on the road at JMU. JMU's 0-4 against the spread. Last time these two teams played, JMU did lose by 4. They just lost outright to LIU. The Sharks covered their spread by 6 points. Longwood over the total, lost by 10 at Longwood. God damn, this team is miserable. JMU is having that bad of a year. Give me Towson, man, just right off the strength of it. Towson is probably going to come in there and win, yeah. If you losing to the LIU Sharks and Longwood, like in consecutive, yeah. Give me Towson. I'll take my boys. Give me the Towson Tigers, boy. Them boys ain't no pussies. Give me the Towson Tigers. I trust my money with them rather than a team who's losing outright back-to-back games to Longwood. Oh, hell. Give me Towson. Kent State's 9.5 point. Ooh. Yeah, UMass University, Maryland Eastern Shore. You know how they do it. Go out there and lose every game. Longwood is laying 16 in this one. I'll take the points with Longwood. Can't get there with UMass. Now we got one of the best plays on the board. Give me Holy Cross money line to cover the spread and money line. I ain't gonna lie, they are 0-3 on the road, but they play some much better teams. 0-3 are the Brown Bears at home as well, so I don't want to hear that 0-3 shit on the road. Holy Cross is much better than Brown. Brown should not be a basketball team in the Division I of the USA, so until they stop fucking tweaking with these lines, I'm capitalizing. Give me Holy Cross money line. Brown is not going to win the game. Boston University getting 6 points at Columbia. Columbia is the better team there. Give me Columbia at home. Columbia is a good home team. Georgia Southern's catching 11 at Georgia Tech. Two fraudulent ass programs. This is going to be nothing but points, no defense. Give me the over. Over. Take that fucking over on that game. Both Georgia teams, no defense on either side. I like Georgia Tech to maybe win the game, but I'm not betting either side. I can't bet on Georgia Tech at all. Give me the over. If I had to pick a side, though, I would have to lean with Georgia Southern plus the points. It's that bad with Georgia Tech. Texas Arlington, UTA at Evansville. Evansville is 3-point favorites. And, like, we seen what Evansville has done this year. We seen what UTA has done this year. Oh, no. I got to go with UTA in that one, man. Just a better defensive unit. Give me UTA. I'll take the underdog in that one. Winthrop at Arkansas. Arkansas's laying 20 at home. Winthrop catching 20 on the road. They're 0-2, but they're 3-1 on the year against the spread. I got to go with Arkansas on that one. Lay the spread. Winthrop, no. That total is going to be very high, though. Give me the over in that game as well. Arkansas will put up at least 95 and 90 points. Winthrop's going to be in the high 70s, maybe 80s. Like we see, we're getting in 170s. Give me the over in that game as the strongest play, but I will lay it with Arkansas as well. Arkansas, Pine Bluff at SMU. They're catching 40 pretty much, 37. And I'm going to lay it with SMU. I'm not taking no points with Arkansas Pine Bluff. Chicago State is catching 26 at Minnesota. We just took Minnesota last game, boy. Them boys went shit to bed. One of the best covering teams dating back to the 2 years ago. They definitely did not cover last game. Them boys got absolutely obliterated. But it was against a good school, so at least it was a good team. Chicago State did play a good game against UIC as well. Covered the spread. Almost, was hanging in there. Damn near could won that game. I was disappointed in UIC in that one. But in this one, though, I got to go with Minnesota to lay the spread. Last time we seen these two teams match up, it was a very low-scoring game, 58-55. Loss to Minnesota. So it was a very close game last time these two teams played. But let's look when that game was. 2022. Very low-scoring game. Minnesota had is this when they had? Yep, they still had Ola Joseph and they had Dawson Garcia. I remember that damn year, 2022. But that's 3 years ago. Better. This is a different team from 3 years ago. Minnesota's gonna blow them boys the fuck out, but it's nothing I'm not like. I'm not rushing to the window for that. Probably won't bet it. Montana at Texas A&M. Texas A&M's laying 18 at Montana. It's too many points. Give me Montana plus the 17.5. I like Texas A&M to win the game still. Tough road spot for Montana, but I like Montana to cover that. NIU getting 20 on the road at UNI, Northern Iowa. 20 for my NIU. They are 0-2 on the road. They did get shitted on last time these two teams played. They just got shitted on by Grand Canyon, shitted on by Wisconsin. Only good win this year is against ULM, Louisiana Monroe. Give me North Iowa to cover that spread there at home. Gardner-Webb at DePaul. DePaul's laying 22 against one of the worst teams in the country, for real, for real. This is definitely a 315th ranked or more team in Gardner-Webb. Super, super bad team here. They're losing to Elon by 11. Lost to a Division II school by 11. North Greenville Trailblazers beat them outright by 11. Give me DePaul. I'll lay them big number. DePaul, it's a pretty good school right there. They're gonna come in there and do that. If Division II school is beating y'all by 11, DePaul's beating y'all by 22. Alcorn State at Louisiana State. LSU at home, laying 28.5 against Alcorn. And historically, last time we seen these two teams play, it was a 40-point thrall-up in 2017. I got to go with the same type of result here. Give me the first half spread with LSU, full game spread. And I like the over in this one. I think it's 100-60 for sure. Army, the Black Knights, catching 15 on the road at Cornell. Cornell's 16-point favorites at home, and this Cornell team can score like really good. I don't love it, but give me Cornell now and I'll lay the spread. I'm not betting it. Austin P, Ole Miss 4-0, 22. They are laying at home. They are 1-3 against the number, man. Austin P, they're 2-1 against the spread, but they ain't really played nobody for real. I gotta go with Ole Miss, but I don't love it. University of Arkansas Little Rock, 1-2 against the spread on the year. 14-point underdogs at Murray State. We took Murray State last game. We knew they was gonna roll. They proved us right. I gotta go with Murray State in this one again. I'll lay the spread. I don't think that's the right spread though. It should be closer to like 7.5. Give me 8-point spread with Murray State. Texas State's 2.5-point favorites at home against Abilene Christian. Texas State is 3-1 against the spread. They covered against Texas Southern, covered against UTSA, both at the home games. Covered against Tulane on the road, lost by only 8. And they got absolutely obliterated by Bowling Green on the road. But at home, they've been looking good. Abilene Christian did beat this Texas State team last year, around the same time last year. But that was last year. Abilene Christian's not as good as last year, for real. Different program, still a good little team though. They hung in there with SFA, but they still lost. We took SFA Lumberjacks in that one. They beat up on Nebraska Omaha by only 2, and then they got 2 Division II wins. I gotta go with my boys Texas State in that one. I'm not feeling Abilene Christian right now. Maybe if they cover the spread in this one and win the game, then they're going in the right direction. Give me Texas State money line. I'm not betting it. Yale, -8 against URI, Rhode Island. Rhode Island's 3-1 against the spread. Solid little Rhode Island team. But I got to go with Yale in this one. Albany is not Yale. Stonehill is not Yale. When they played a decent team in Tulsa and a neutral site, they lost by 17. I think Yale is definitely good, you know what I mean? Top 150 team in the country, maybe top 120 in the world. Give me Yale. I think they got the spread right where it should be. It's a single-digit game, but it's leaning towards the double digits. It could leak into the 12, 11s range. Give me the Yale money line, though. 5-star play, Yale. SEMO, Southeast Missouri at Iowa. This is not Mizzou. This is not this indirect, you know what I mean? A direct rivalry. Give me Iowa to lay these boys down. Iowa's going to lay these boys the fuck down. I'll take 25 points with Iowa. Hawkeyes. Gramblings on the road, catching 6 at San Diego. Toreros laying 6. Give me Grambling in that one. Grambling's burned me already this year. Stupid ass Grambling. Let's see y'all do that same shit y'all did to fuck my ticket up. Do that same shit against San Diego. Give me Grambling in that one. I'm not betting it. Wichita State's catching 9.5 at Boise, and I love it. Give me Wichita State plus the 9. Fucking money play right here, y'all. Wichita State, Holy Cross, two-leg bomb. Two-leg bomb. I'll sprinkle some on the money line with Wichita State, too. Boise State has a Division II loss under their belt. Squeaked out a win last game, but they did look good in their little bounce-back game after the Division II loss, but I'm not trusting Boise State. Give me Wichita State and a better team there this year. Wichita got some dogs. I'm not scared of Boise. Monmouth at Syracuse. Syracuse laying 22. Give me the fucking spread with Syracuse. Who the fuck do they think they are? They keep giving them these modest-ass spreads. Give me the fucking spread with Syracuse. They gonna blow these boys out by 30 damn near. Give me the damn Syracuse orange to blow them boys out. I love it. They're 3-0 on the spread for a reason. Rider. I'm a roller. Riders coming in this one. Damn, what am I... I'm gonna find my little joint. I lost my little joint. But Riders coming in this one, catching 31. Against Texas Longhorns. Let's say that out loud one more time. Rider University is coming on the road to play Texas Longhorns in their house. Give me Texas, I'm laying at 31. Rider can't even hang with motherfuckers like Virginia, fucking Rutgers of all teams. You know what I mean? Rutgers can't cover a fucking spread to save their life. Beat y'all by 30. Man, give me Texas. I'll lay the spread. 5-star play. IPFW, Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne. On the road at Utah, and we're not scared of IPFW. But Utah is also 4-0 at home. I mean, they are 4-0 at home. This is their 5th home game in a row. So good repetition at home. 5 home games to start the year. But they're 0-4 on the fucking spread. That's some cause for concern for me from Utah, man. They're not covering spreads, but they're winning. Let's see about the fucking games that they played. Last time these two teams played was a 20-point throttle for Utah. That's what I think they're going to do today, too. But, you know what I mean? They couldn't even really comfortably beat Sam Houston. You know what I mean? They did beat Holy Cross by 18. Laying 22, though. Weber State, they took them to OT. We took Weber State in that one. And then they beat up on San Jose State by 9. I think they cover their spread. They get their first cover this year. Of the year. Against an 0-3 road team. 0-3 against the spread team in Purdue, Fort Wayne. Them boys lost outright to fucking Western Michigan by 12. You know what I mean? I see them losing big time in this one. Give me Utah. I think they cover their first spread. Give me the Utes. Not in love with it, though. 4-star play. Maybe 3.5-star play. Yeah, they ain't a 4-star because they ain't even covered one spread yet. 3.5-star play, but I like it. It's a good 3.5-star play. New Orleans at Pepperdine is 3-point favorites at home against New Orleans. We took New Orleans last game to cover the spread against Tulane. And they beat them boys by 22 points as 11-point underdogs. The bookmakers are wrong on this team. This is twice now that they've covered a double-digit spread and won outright on the road against top teams. You know what I mean? They beat TCU outright by 4, comfortably. They were up big in that TCU game. TCU dressed up the scoreboard. Tulane just couldn't hang with them. I got to go with New Orleans on the real. Pepperdine, I'm not too big on Pepperdine. You know what I mean? They beat a Division II school, beat another Division II school, covered against UCLA. Congratulations. UCLA can't cover really against anybody. And they lost to University of North Colorado. We had University of North Colorado last game. Give me New Orleans in this one. Another smash spot, man. New Orleans is good. That shit ain't no fluke, dog. Give me New Orleans. Money line. Them boys should not be the underdog. How their season's going. If it was anybody else with those 2 wins under their belt, They'll be damn near top 25. But just because it's New Orleans, they ain't giving them the love. I'll bet them. Give me New Orleans money line. Be Tulane by 22. Duke at Kansas on a neutral site. This is a good game right here. This is a barn burner. 4-0 against the spread is Duke. They're laying 11 though. Pretty big number for a good division, like a good rivalry game. Last time we seen these two teams play as a 3-point game, Duke's gonna win the game. But Kansas, I don't know if they lose by 11. Yes, they lost. It got a little stretched out by the UNC game, but I think Duke might end up pulling away late, like how UNC kind of did, kind of late in the free throw game, and just pull away a couple more threes, go their way. Give me Duke. I'll lay the spread, but I don't love it. But I love the money line for Duke. Give me Duke money line. I'm not too big on Kansas. SFA is 4-0, 3-0 against the spread. They're coming into Fresno State, and I think they take the money line win there. Give me SFA Lumberjacks. Southern Jaguars on the road at Washington State. No spread. At Washington. Washington is the better team here by far. It should be like a 22, 24-point spread. I'll lay the points with Washington. Troy at San Diego State. San Diego State's laying 16. 1-1 against the spread. Troy is a solid team. They're not terrible. 2-2 on the road. Lost to CSUN by 9. Lost to LMU by 11. I got to go with the San Diego State Aztecs in this one, though. San Diego State beat them by 5 last time they played in 2022. It's a totally different team this year. Better team. They didn't cover the spread against Idaho State. We took Idaho State to cover. They beat the shit out of Long Beach. And this is their 3rd home game in a row. Used to the rims now. Feeling good. 2 games under their belt. They get a feel-good win against Troy. Give me San Diego State. Northwestern State's catching 19.5 at San Fran. San Fran's a top 85, top 90 team in the world. I think they cover the spread here. Give me the 20-point spreads with San Francisco. 4-star play, though. I'm not in love with San Francisco. Presbyterian catching 19 on the road at Cal. Cal's 3-1 against the number, 3-1 on the year. Presbyterian's 3-2 against the spread, though. They've been covering spreads, man. Presbyterian's feisty. We took Mikey Williams and Sacramento State on the money line last game, and they did cover the money line for me, but it was super sweaty. They were down 11 to Presbyterian at half. Like, Presbyterian's got some fight, got some grit. Cal's too much for him, though. I think Cal blows them out. Give me Cal. Blow them boys out worse than Sacramento State did them. Give me Cal. I'll lay the big number. Let me see last time these two teams played. Never. They've never played yet. It's going to be a big win for Cal. UC Davis at Nevada. Give me UC Davis. Instantly take UC Davis on the spread. Nevada's on the do not bet list as well. Boys losing out, damn near outright to a very, very, very mediocre Pacific team. Damn near lost outright. Barely beat my Salukis, and we took Santa Clara last game out. I think UC Davis is bad. Yes, they are bad. But they are a little bit formidable enough to cover this fucking spread. Give me UC Davis. I'll lay the spread. UC Riverside at Cal Baptist. UC Riverside is 2-1 on the road. 2-0 on the road, but they're 2-1 against the spread. 2-0 though on the road against the spread though. Beating up on Western Illinois is Cal Baptist in the last one. Didn't cover a 16-point spread. They beat a UCI team who's rebuilding, having a rebuilding year. And they beat USC Upstate by 12. Riverside's getting 12, 11 points in this one. Lost to North Dakota by 2. Lost to New Mexico Lobos by what? 14 points, covered their spread, and then they beat North Dakota in the first matchup. UC Riverside's going to cover the spread. Too many points. It's a rivalry. Give me UC Riverside. I'll cover the spread. UL Lafayette. Lafayette's terrible. Against Stanford, give me Stanford all day long. Stanford is at the crib. They play good at the crib. 3-0 at home. They are 1-2 against the spread, but 0-2 on the road is UL Lafayette, and I think it continues. Give me the Stanford Cardinals. Idaho State's 17.5-point underdogs. They are 3-0 against the spread to start the year. We had them against San Diego State. Now, do we think Santa Clara's beating up on the Idaho State team? Do we think that Santa Clara's beating up on the Idaho State team by 18 points? Here. Get your tablet. Here. You want a cracker? I'm thinking yes. Santa Clara is the far better team here, but like I said, Santa Clara beating up on Xavier by 18. 19. Nevada, 15 point. McNeese, 12 point. Like, these are much, much, much better teams than Idaho State. So I think they follow suit. Give me Santa Clara to start off 5-0 and 4-0 against the spread. Sacramento State's catching 28. Sac State at UCLA to end the night off. UCLA is 0-4 against the spread. We've been fading UCLA every fucking time we can, and it's been cashing out for us. We're going to keep this trend up. Give me Sac State. I think Sac State's going to get over this total, though. This is a very low total for no reason. I do know why, because UCLA's pace is not the fastest. But give me a UCLA, man, to not cover this spread either. Give me Sac State, Mikey Williams and co. Prophet Johnson is a bucket. Shaquille O'Neal is pretty much no use, he's not a threat. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. It's cool to mention that Shaq's son is over there too, but that boy ain't really contributing on shit. That boy is boo-boo. Give me Mikey Williams to keep it within 28, man. At least they lose by 23, 22. Give me the cover. It's the backdoor cover with Sac State. That's how we're going to finish the slate off, though. I'm going to cook up a 3-leg. And we're going to do 2 honorable mentions to make it a 5-leg. But we're going to take 3 to the bank for sure. For sure. And my top play for the evening slate will be New Orleans on the money line or the spread against Pepperdine. Give me New Orleans, man. Them boys are not, that shit is not a fluke. Give me New Orleans. Give me New Orleans. Give me New Orleans. Top play of the day on the evening slate. Now we're going to go to the second best pick on the board. It's going to be Syracuse. Now this is one of the, it's pretty much a mismatch on every aspect of it. Defense, offense, cheerleaders, fans. You know what I mean? Everything. The bus drivers that they have, or you know what I mean? Give me Syracuse. I'll lay the number. I think they win by 30, possibly 35. Second best play on the day. And now we're going to go up a little higher for some more action. Another fucking blowout spot, or another good little super 5-star play that we like is going to be Holy Cross. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. We've been fading Brown all year. We're 4-0 fading Brown all year. We're gonna keep it up. I think they're my top 3 picks for the day. But we're gonna throw in 2 honorable mentions that I really, really love. Really love a lot. It's gonna be I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got 3 honorable mentions for y'all. Let me show love to the chat. Let's cook up 3 more honorable mentions. We could do 2 3-legs, man. Let's do 2 3-legs or a 6-leg, however you want to put it together. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm feeling the boys. I'm feeling them boys, St. Peter's. Give me St. Peter's. Cover that spread. Or I think they're going to win that game outright. Give me St. Peter's. Next up, we going to have to go with UNC Tar Heels. This is the spread that we want to see. They are already 3-1 against them big numbers and shit. The only game they didn't cover is the Radford. I think they'll blow the shit out of the Navy team. Navy might not get out of the 50s. UNC's getting into the 90s. 40-point win for UNC. What I was about to say. St. Peter's, UNC. Honorable mention is UNC Wilmington, but I'm going to pass on them. Another honorable mention is Iona, but I'm going to pass on them. Last best play on the board for the second 3-leg will be, another honorable mention, LSU and DePaul. I think we cash out our ticket, though, with a Yale money line. Give me Yale money line, man. Give me Yale money line. Another honorable mention is Wichita State plus the 9, though. Let's take it to the bank, man. It's your boy, Yoy, 6 p.m. True winner. Get y'all 3 legs in. Get y'all 3 legs in, and we're going to continue to win. See y'all tomorrow.